tonight on Connecticut's news station, concerns in one Connecticut city as police look for someone who asked a young girl to get in their car. How you can protect your children tonight.
Also, police in several Connecticut towns are investigating a wave of car break-ins over the weekend. The search for the suspects responsible. And a major train station is dealing with bed bugs tonight. Find out what's being done and if the problem will be fixed in time for your commute tomorrow.
Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
And first on Fox 61, a scare for one Connecticut family after a frightening moment for one young girl. Good evening, I'm Jen Bernstein.
And I'm Ben Goldman. Thanks for joining us here at 10. Bristol police say a mother reported a man stopped right in front of her home and asked her daughter to get in his car.
Yeah, Fox 61's Gabby Molina joins us live outside of the Bristol Police Department as officers are asking parents to be extra careful tonight. Gabby.
Well, Jen and Ben, fortunately, everyone is okay, and that child did the right thing by reporting the incident. But the child involved, again, did report that a man asked her to get into her car, and this incident is really serving as a reminder for parents in this community and beyond to have conversations with their children about the dangers of situations just like this one. Parents are having important conversations about safety with their children.
Why do we not talk to strangers, honey?
They could kidnap us.
They kidnap you. They take you.
Sparked by a scary incident that could have ended much worse. Monday morning, a Bristol mother called police after her daughter reported a man driving this Jeep stopped in front of their home and asked her to get inside.
I would be petrified if something ever happened to her. So people need to be vigilant and know that there are these things going on out there, even here in Bristol.
It happened in the area of Maple Avenue near Nelson's Field, but people all across the city are staying extra vigilant.
It happens in a second. You can't just guess when it's going to happen. It's crazy.
Many are taking it as an opportunity to remind their children and grandchildren about stranger danger.
Like I tell my grandson, always be aware when he's walking, not to talk to strangers. You see a car and you don't know him, just keep walking, run. He has a cell phone on him. Especially kids who walk to and from school, and as the weather gets nicer, those who spend time outdoors.
Where my school is, it's very close to my house, so I'm I'm familiar with the surroundings, but I'm also just trying to stay aware. I think it's just kind of scary that there's people out there like that, and that people would do that.
The incident also serving as a reminder to parents that safety is everyone's responsibility.
If I see something sketchy going on anywhere, whether it's my kid or not, I'm going to make sure that something's going to be done about it. It's not just about my kids,
And police only have a vague description of the man. They don't have a license plate number on that Jeep, so they are asking anyone with information to please give them a call. Live in Bristol, Gabby Molina, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Gabby, thank you. Also new at 10 tonight, police in several different towns across the state are investigating smash and grab car break-ins over the weekend. That includes in Wethersfield, where thefts were reported on 9 different streets in town. Fox 61's DeAndrea Turner joining us live in Wethersfield to explain what happened this weekend. DeAndrea?
Well, Ben, all of this happened early Saturday morning when people were sound asleep in their bed. Now, I spoke with multiple neighbors today. They tell me while these thieves, they didn't get away with much of anything, not even a $5 bill that was in an envelope. But this really did leave them shaken up.
It's scary for us.
Families literally picking up the pieces. Wethersfield police are investigating a string of smash-and-go car break-ins across the city. 9 different streets targeted, dozens of vehicles broken into, many of those break-ins happening on Liberty Hill and Monticello Drive. New Earl Alam had 2 of his cars broken into.
It's scary things. It's coming to my neighborhood and it never happened before, really alarming us.
Surveillance video shows 2 unidentified men driving up and scoping out the home right next door. Their cars broken into as well.
My husband did not get lucky. His glass got all damaged in the back and glass everywhere. The console was ripped open.
But the break-ins didn't stop in that neighborhood. People living on 7 more streets across Wethersfield woke up to their windows busted. The break-ins leaving other neighbors on edge.
It's concerning, and it's a sense of safety that's not there anymore. It's looking out for your neighbor, and it's expecting the unexpected within the neighborhood and connecting with others more regularly because of the frequency now.
And now police are still investigating who did the string of robberies. And now they're also saying that if you can put your cars inside of your garage, to do that and be vigilant as this investigation is still ongoing. For now in Weathersfield, DeAndrea Turner, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, DeAndrea, thank you. And, you know, it's not just Weathersfield that saw car break-ins over the weekend. South Windsor police are also looking into about 40 vehicles with smashed windows targeted by thieves. Officers say a group of suspects went from neighborhood to neighborhood and also hit up cars in the parking lot at Lightning Fitness.
Usually is in these sprees the same people operating within the different towns over the course of a night.
Now they're up to breaking windows to get in cars at night. So yes, the light will go on and I'm going to get a camera.
South Windsor police also say they're working with other cities and towns since groups of thieves tend to work in different communities. However, it's unknown if the South Windsor break-ins are related to the ones in Weathersfield or any other place.
Well, new at 10 tonight, a woman is safe this evening after her car went into a river in downtown Willimantic. Windham firefighters say it happened just before 6:30 on Bridge Street, right near the intersection of Route 66. Crews were able to pull the woman from the Willimantic River. This video shows a crane reaching down a bridge and grabbing the car right out of the water. The car appears to have broken through a chain link fence in the parking lot of the River Plaza.
Scary. All right, it's a return to April. Cooler temperatures out there after it really dumped rain this weekend.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank joining us now with the first check of the forecast. Hi, Rachel.
Yeah, every day this week is going to be classic April weather. Temperatures near, even slightly below average, and the chance for a couple pop-up showers each afternoon, though nothing like what we had in store for us last weekend. Temperatures right now are in the mid-40s to right around 50 degrees, but it will be a chilly night ahead. 43 right now in Waterbury, and I think 30s for many away from the shoreline by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Today there were showers to the north of us, to the east of us, to the west of us, but we ended up squeezing in a dry day. Heading into tomorrow, again, there's a better chance for a scattered shower. But by tomorrow morning, we're starting the day off with a bit of patchy frost, temperatures beginning in the 30s. As we head into the afternoon, we'll see increasing clouds with temperatures in the upper 50s by lunchtime and high temperatures right around 60. There's that chance for a few scattered showers, maybe even some small hail in some of those if you can get more of an intense shower to develop with some colder air above our heads. We'll do this again on Wednesday, again on Thursday, and then we could have another soaking rain heading into next weekend. We'll talk about it, your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Rachel, thank you. New details on a deadly hit-and-run crash in Hartford over the weekend. Police have released the name of the man killed while they search for the suspect involved in that crash. Police found 30-year-old Anthony Williams seriously injured in the road around 11 o'clock Saturday night. The crash happened on Farmington Avenue near Gillette Street. He was brought to the hospital and died there. Police are now looking for a white SUV, possibly a Chevy Trailblazer with a roof rack and a sunroof. Anyone with information should call Hartford Police.
A church's followers are rallying together after an early morning fire yesterday burned down a historic church in our state's quiet corner. 2 pillars and a cross are all that's left of the Congregational Church of Eastford. That church was built in 1825 and played a big role in the founding of the Windham County town. Earlier Connecticut laws require towns to establish a church before they were recognized. Despite the fire, the church's pastor says that he has faith his congregation will survive.
We gather as a church family to celebrate and to worship the one that makes all broken stuff fixed, that makes all things new, and so we're going to lean into that.
Investigators are still looking for the cause of the fire. The town and its schools have offered several places to hold services while the church is being rebuilt.
Police in Newington are investigating tonight after several shots were fired into a home on Robbins Avenue overnight. Officers say that there were people in the house, but nobody was hit or injured. Investigators are following leads tonight, but police haven't said who did this or why.
Tomorrow, seating areas are expected to reopen at Union Station in New Haven after dealing with bed bugs. The city's parking authority says it hired a professional to clean and thoroughly disinfect seating areas at the station. They'll get a second round of treatment overnight, but should be back open tomorrow. Officials say they don't know where the bed bugs came from.
We have much